The images and short clips that began circulating quietly at first have now ignited a full-blown wave of excitement across the global fan community. Jungkook was seen training intensely with his team in Portugal, not on a stage, not in front of cameras for an official schedule, but in what appeared to be a raw, demanding rehearsal environment that immediately told a story far bigger than a casual practice session. This was not a relaxed warm-up or a symbolic appearance. This was work. Heavy work, the kind of work that only happens when something major is coming. Portugal, a location that has recently become a magnet for artistic projects, suddenly found itself at the center of BTS-related speculation once again. Fans quickly noticed familiar faces around Jungkook, members of his trusted performance team, moving in perfect sync with him. The atmosphere captured in leaked visuals was intense, focused, and undeniably serious. Sweat-soaked outfits, repeated movements, brief pauses followed by immediate resets, everything about the scene screamed preparation at the highest level. This was not rehearsal for a single performance. This looked like the foundation of a full-scale comeback. What made the situation even more striking was the timing. March is fast approaching, and while official confirmations remain carefully guarded, the signs are becoming impossible to ignore. Jungkook's presence in Portugal, combined with the intensity of the training, has fueled strong belief that this is part of a major comeback plan scheduled for next month. Fans didn't just see an idol practicing, they saw an artist pushing himself beyond comfort, refining every detail as if fully aware that expectations will be sky-high. Observers noted that the training sessions appeared physically exhausting. Jungkook was seen repeating complex choreography sequences over and over with little rest in between. His movements were sharp, powerful, and precise, but what stood out most was his expression. There was no trace of playfulness or casual energy. His focus was absolute. Each step looked intentional, as if he were testing not only his stamina but his limits. This level of dedication immediately reminded fans why Jungkook is often called a perfectionist, someone who refuses to deliver anything less than his best. Portugal itself adds another layer of intrigue. Known for its dramatic coastlines, historic architecture, and calm yet inspiring atmosphere, the country has increasingly attracted global artists seeking both privacy and creative energy. Training there suggests a deliberate choice, away from the noise, away from constant media pressure, in a place where Jungkook and his team can fully concentrate. Fans believe this isolation is intentional, allowing the group to focus entirely on building something powerful without distraction. What truly shocked fans was how demanding the sessions appeared to be. Sources close to the situation described the training as brutal, with long hours that extended late into the night. Jungkook reportedly trained not only in dance but also in stamina conditioning, breathing control, and synchronization with his team. This suggests that the upcoming comeback may involve performances that are physically intense, possibly combining aggressive choreography with live vocals, something Jungkook is known for mastering, but that requires extraordinary preparation. The idea that this comeback is scheduled for March has sent the fandom into overdrive. March is historically a significant period in the music industry, often marking the beginning of major promotional cycles. If Jungkook is indeed preparing for a March comeback, the pressure is immense. Expectations are already sky-high, and Jungkook seems fully aware of that reality. Instead of stepping back, he appears to be leaning into the challenge, pushing himself harder than ever. Fans couldn't help but analyze every detail. The outfits worn during practice hinted at flexibility and endurance rather than style, suggesting functionality over aesthetics. The floor markings, mirrored walls, and presence of multiple trainers pointed to a professional training environment rather than a casual studio. Everything about the setup indicated long-term preparation, not a last-minute rehearsal. Emotionally, the news has had a powerful impact. Many fans expressed a mix of excitement and concern. Excitement because a comeback seems closer than ever, and concern because of how intense the training looks. Jungkook has always been known for giving everything he has, sometimes to the point of exhaustion. Seeing him train so hard in Portugal reminded fans of his relentless work ethic and raised hopes that the upcoming comeback will be something truly unforgettable. Industry insiders have quietly noted that training abroad often signals something special. When artists choose to rehearse outside their home base, it's usually because the project requires a different kind of focus or atmosphere. In Jungkook's case, Portugal may be serving as both a physical and mental reset, a place where he can rebuild his energy while simultaneously sharpening his performance skills. This balance between isolation and intensity is often where the most iconic performances are born. Another detail that caught fans' attention was Jungkook's interaction with his team. Despite the seriousness of the training, there were moments of communication that showed mutual respect and trust. Jungkook was seen listening carefully, adjusting movements, repeating sections without hesitation. This dynamic suggests a collaborative process, where every member of the team is invested in creating something exceptional. It also highlights Jungkook's humility as an artist. No matter how global his status, he remains open to correction and improvement. Speculation has also grown around what kind of concept this comeback might involve. The intensity of the training hints at a powerful, possibly darker or more mature performance style. Fans have begun theorizing about strong beats, demanding choreography, and emotionally charged stages. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the physical demands of the rehearsal strongly suggest that this is not a soft or minimalistic concept. This feels big, bold, uncompromising. The choice to train in Portugal also raises questions about visuals and storytelling. Portugal's landscapes have often been used in high-profile music projects due to their cinematic quality. Some fans believe that training there could be linked to future filming plans, possibly music videos or performance content that will visually reflect the atmosphere Jungkook is immersing himself in now. Even if the training itself remains behind closed doors, the influence of the environment could shape the final result. What remains undeniable is Jungkook's mindset. Everything about these training sessions points to an artist fully locked in mentally and physically. There is no sign of complacency, no sense of relying on past success. Instead, Jungkook appears driven by the desire to surpass his own standards. This is the kind of preparation that often precedes career-defining moments. As March approaches, anticipation continues to grow. Fans are watching closely, analyzing every hint, every movement, every rumor. The image of Jungkook sweating through intense rehearsals in Portugal has become symbolic, a quiet promise that something extraordinary is on the way. While official announcements may still be pending, the message from Jungkook's actions is loud and clear. He is preparing for a comeback that demands everything he has. If this level of training is any indication, the upcoming comeback will not simply be another release. It will be a statement, a reminder of Jungkook's dedication, resilience, and unyielding passion for his craft. Portugal has become the silent witness to this transformation, the place where effort is being sharpened into impact. And when March arrives, the world will likely see the result of these grueling days and nights, an artist stepping forward, fully prepared, ready to redefine expectations once again.